There are many women in the world that are the smartest business leader, entrepreneurs, scientists, philanthropists, investors and CEOs that has made their mark in the world today. Here are some of the top leaders in politics, business, entertainment, and tech. We broke out the list of top 10 powerful women in the world in 2021 that are successful in their respective spheres. At number 10. Oprah Winfrey. Billionaire media executive, and philanthropist. Oprah Winfrey is best known for hosting her own, internationally popular talk show from 1986 to 2011. From there she launched her own television network, OWN. Oprah Winfrey is a talk show host, media executive, actress and billionaire philanthropist. She's best known for being the host of her own, wildly popular program, The Oprah Winfrey Show, which aired for 25 seasons, from 1986 to 2011. In 2011, Winfrey launched her own TV network, The Oprah Winfrey Network. Born in the rural town of Kosciuszko, Mississippi, Winfrey moved to Baltimore in 1976, where she hosted People Are Talking. Afterward, she was recruited by a Chicago TV station to host her own morning show. At number 9. Abigail Johnson. Abigail Pierrepont Johnson was born in 1961, two generations of the Johnson family were already building the Fidelity Investments mutual fund empire, her grandfather Edward C. Johnson II, and her father Edward C. Ned Johnson III. The oldest child of Ned and his wife, Lily, Abigail joined the family business in 1980 as an intern. After earning a degree in art history from Hobart and William Smith Colleges in Geneva, New York, and finishing a 2-year stint at Booz Allen Hamilton, she again joined Fidelity. Today, she is Chief Executive Officer and President of Fidelity Investments, having been named CEO on October 13, 2014 by her father. Johnson has held numerous positions at Fidelity, now the second largest fund manager in the U.S. in 1988. After earning a Harvard MBA, she began following machinery and automation stocks for Fidelity, frequently spending road trips to the Midwest at discount hotels. At number 8. Mette Frederiksen. Mette Frederiksen was born November 19, 1977 in the city of Aalborg in North Denmark. Frederiksen's father was a typographer and her mother was a teacher. As a teenager, she campaigned to preserve rainforests, protect whales and end apartheid. Mette Frederiksen is a Danish politician, who has been Prime Minister of Denmark since June 2019, and leader of the Social Democrats since June 2015. The second woman to hold either office, she is also the youngest Prime Minister in Danish history. Frederiksen led her party into the 2019 general election, which resulted in the bloc of left-wing and center-left parties, winning a majority in the Folketing. Frederiksen was subsequently commissioned by Queen Margrethe II to lead negotiations to form a new government, and was sworn in as Prime Minister on 27th of June. At number 7. Isabel dos Santos. 42 years old Isabel dos Santos is the daughter of José Eduardo dos Santos, the president of Angola since 1979. Being involved in investments, Forbes stated her as one of the richest and most powerful women in Africa. Net worth reaching more than US $3.5 billion, Isabel has become the first female billionaire of the country. Isabel was an engineering student at the King's College, London, and after graduation, she opened a restaurant called Miami Beach at the age of 24. It was one of the first beach restaurants and nightclubs in Luanda Island. This was just a beginning, and Isabel had moved so fast since then. At present, she is the board member of a number of companies in Portugal and Angola, and owns huge stakes in affluent businesses, which include a cable TV service provider and also a bank. At number 6. Jacinda Ardern. Jacinda Kate Laurel Ardern was born on July 26, 1980, in Hamilton, New Zealand. She is a New Zealand politician, who became leader of the New Zealand Labour Party in August 2017 and then in October 2017. At age 37, became the country's youngest prime minister in more than 150 years. Jacinda Ardern is second of two daughters born to a Mormon family. Ardern spent her first years in Marupara, a small town best known as a center of Maori gang activity, where seeing children without shoes on their feet or anything to eat for lunch inspired her to eventually enter politics. At number 5. Queen Elizabeth II. Queen Elizabeth II of Great Britain is the longest reigning monarch in British history. She celebrated 65 years on the throne in February 2017 with her Sapphire Jubilee. Queen Elizabeth II became queen on February 6, 1952, and was crowned on June 2, 1953. She is the mother of Prince Charles, heir to the throne, as well as the grandmother of Princes William and Harry. As the longest-serving monarch in British history, she has tried to make her reign more modern and sensitive to a changing public, while maintaining traditions associated with the crown. Number 4. Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris is the Vice President of the United States, making her the first female Vice President, and first Black person and Asian American to hold the position. After attending Howard University, and the University of California's Hastings College of the Law, Kamala Harris embarked on a rise through the California legal system, emerging as State Attorney General in 2010. Following the November 2016 elections, Harris became just the second African American woman and the first South Asian American to win a seat in the U.S. Senate. She declared her candidacy for the 2020 U.S. presidential election on Martin Luther King Jr. Day 2019, but dropped out of the race before the end of the year. In August 2020, Joe Biden announced Harris as vice presidential running mate, and after a close race, Biden and Harris were elected in November 2020. At number 3. Mary Barra. Mary Teresa Barra is an American businesswoman, who has been the chair and chief executive officer of General Motors since January 15, 2014. She is the first female CEO of a Big Three automaker. In December 2013, GM named her to succeed Daniel Akerson as CEO. Prior to being named CEO, Barra was Executive Vice President of Global Product Development, Purchasing, and Supply Chain. Barra was born in Royal Oak, Michigan to parents of Finnish descent. Her grandfather, Victor Makula, moved to the U.S. and married Maria Luoma, a Finnish immigrant from Tuva. They lived in Mountain Iron, Minnesota, and had 3 children, including a son named Reino, called Ray. Barra's father, Ray, married a second-generation Finnish American named Eva Pukkonen, and Mary was born in 1961. At number 2. Melinda Gates. Melinda Gates, the former wife of Microsoft founder Bill Gates, is co-chair of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, which strives to improve global health and education. Melinda Gates took a job at Microsoft Corporation in 1987 and married her boss, Bill Gates, in 1994. That year, she and her husband co-founded what was later to become the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. In 2006 she restructured the organization. In 2012 she pledged $560 million toward improving access to contraception for women in poor countries. In 1994, Melinda and Bill, along with Bill's father, started the William H. Gates Foundation. In 1999 the couple combined the William H. Gates Foundation with 2 of their other charitable organizations, the Gates Library Foundation and the Gates Learning Foundation. They renamed the newly blended charity the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. At number 1. Angela Merkel. Angela Merkel is a German politician best known as the first female Chancellor of Germany and one of the architects of the European Union. Angela Dorothea Kastner, better known as Angela Merkel, was born in Hamburg, West Germany, on July 17, 1954. Trained as a physicist, Merkel entered politics after the 1989 fall of the Berlin Wall. Rising to the position of chairwoman of the Christian Democratic Union Party, Merkel became Germany's first female chancellor and one of the leading figures of the European Union, following the 2005 national elections. Here are our list of top 10 women in the world in 2021. What do you think about our list? Do you think we missed any of your favorites? Please comment down your opinion and let us know. Please share and subscribe our video for latest updates of our channel. Thanks.